Hello and welcome back to Lamatique. Today I have more junk journal flip throughs for you. These are some boho journals, so let's jump right in. Let me move this one off to the side and start with this one here. It has a removable dangle. It also has the bookmark with the eyelet, so you can put your dangle on the bookmark instead. Kind of like that idea, so I went back to that. This charm has its own little lobster claw, and it's one of those little Tim Holtz coins. This one says unique. Then we have some chain here, and there is a little jewel, a key, some bells, a wing, and a little purple pearl. Like I said, that can be attached to your bookmark or with the binder clip on the front of the journal. Here's the front of the journal, little book plate, butterfly, and a little gem. I like to try to keep the front items kind of flat so it's easier to work in the journal and write in the journal. See, like the flower, butterfly will actually go flat, and then this is just a little bit of a bump. I feel like it's easier to write in them and use them that way. There's this beautiful digital in the background. This digital was made by Lindsay at Nevermore. Nevermore 17 used to be her shop. She doesn't run a shop anymore. She does have an old YouTube channel, but she doesn't do that anymore either. So that's where this digital came from. And that's it. I had it professionally printed and attached that to the cover. Your closure is just a simple little elastic and a button. So you just double up the elastic, put a button in the middle there, tie where you need it, and then I put a couple little beads on the bottom. There is some fabric here on the spine. It's like a pink and purple gradient. So there's the front and the back. The front pocket here. We have, this is 3 sheets of this days of the week. Three sheets of this little purple paper. Got 3 sheets of this little note paper with the flowers at the bottom. Paint chip, which I like to put in all my journals. I like to work with paint chips. Got a couple index cards, different colors. Pink and purple. These 2 pinks are different. Slightly different, but the lines are different in that. This one is all basically pink and purple. And we have a bag of stickers here. Here are some gem stickers. We got some little hearts, some little purple ones, and then some little pink ones that are different shapes. These big stickers says welcome and surprise. Got a rose that's got like texture. Some little purple hearts, some little pink flowers. Not sure what you would call those, but they were pretty. This is a little sticky label pocket. A couple of these little tea bag shaped stickers and a gem sticker. It's all in the little bag here in the front. Then this first page here, we have one of those little short pages I like to put in with the flowers. I love this book with all these flowered pages. It's a like a calligraphy practice and project kind of book. Here is a little thing of faux-like stamps I made. The little cut-aparts. I left the back plain. On the other side here, I did a couple little cutout ones for you to make your own. It's got the little, I don't know, the perforation. So it's like a little strip of stamps. This is the paper I used in this book. And then another little stamp shape. And a little dragonfly sticker. Some of that computer paper, like stationery, computer stationery, with the like paisley print. I thought that was pretty, and the colors matched nice in here. There's a little collaging on the purple page. That is the Astrobites 24-pound. The back side. This is that paper that I showed in the thrift store haul with the geo prints. I've also sprayed on it though with like the stone pattern. Then I've also sprayed it so it wasn't white on the back side. It was only colored on one side. I thought it was going to be both sides, but it's still pretty, and it's a nice weight paper. So I just sprayed on the back. Here's some line paper for you. A little bit of washi up in the corner. Hand-dyed paper. Stamp on the other side. Some of that. I'm not sure what kind of paper. I got this from the thrift store before. I just thought it was interesting. It's got that little like dotted line perforation, so it could actually be two parts. Here's the scrapbook paper. A little collage there. A little collage on the back. A coloring book page. A little stamping. A little more collaging. This pink paper is only 20-pound paper. It's hard to get those light colors in the 24-pound. I've not been able to find them. This is more of that stone pattern paper with purple spray. Some graph paper, pink graph paper. A little bit of washi. Sorry, I've got the windows open since it's a little bit warm today. So you're going to hear some outside noises. I apologize for that. Now where was I? Oh, I left some pages like blank. I like to do that when I do a lot of collage. So there'll be some pages that are pretty blank for you to decorate yourself. Hand-dyed coloring page. A little professional print of some vintage flowers. It's like a reprint of a vintage print. A piece of cardstock with a little stamp, and a piece of offcut from the papers I used in the journal. Oops. On the other side here, there is some tiny ephemeras. And that is a sticker. The little clip is a sticker. Didn't quite get that in there right. Maybe this way. There we go. Here's scrapbook paper again. It's like a lighter weight scrapbook paper, but not paper. It's still got some heft to it. There's a flower sticker down there. A little bit of washi up there. Collage, stickers and stamps. Map. This is from a map book. From a little like atlas book. More collage with stamps. Stickers. The other side of that page is collaged as well a little bit. More of that stone paper. Another line page for you. A little bit of washi. A sticker. This was professionally printed. It's a couple prints of some boho ladies. And a couple pieces of that paper that I've been including lately. This is a little bit heavier and this is a very lightweight. Oh, on the hand-dyed paper as well. This paper is a really thick, classic, well, I mean thick for a piece of paper. It's not cardstock or anything, but it is a heavy piece of paper. It's got a little stamp down there. It's, this is like a professional paper. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something like you would have printed your resume back in the day. A collage time card. Here is the center. It's a page from a book with flowers. The other side of the hand-dyed paper. Line paper. Stone paper. Here's a couple label die cuts. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So we got a couple label die cuts. Like a coloring page. This is on heavier paper. Collage paper in the background. It's a sticker. Purple flower, die cuts, tag, offcut papers. This is like a shiny pearlized white paper. The other side of that book, atlas page. Collage, hand dyeing, a little bit of a collage. The other side of the hand dyed coloring book page, graph paper. Here is a little greeting card with the envelope, and there's just a little tag and then a little cut apart in there. It says dream bigger. On this side there's a little professional print. I just thought they were cute. That is on heavier paper. Well, it's a heavier paper. I mean, it's sort of like cardstock. It's a very nice print, though. Collage. The other side is a coloring book page. Collaged index card divider. On the back of that collage page. The other side, here's a little cut apart journal card. Hand dyed paper and the line paper. A little bit of washi. And another sticker. A die cut, and one of those faux letters. And it just opens into a whole sheet. It's from hand-dyed paper. The other side here, you got another vintage print. Well, vintage reprint offcuts. This is a scrapbook paper, heavier, lighter collage on this side. The other side of that page. And here there are a little couple sticky notes. Here is a napkin. I thought that was pretty. Some scrapbook paper. This is on some real nice textured paper. Looks like watercolor paper, but it's a print. Some little days of the week note papers. There's 2 of those there. And they have the days of the week on the back and front. A little page from a book. I thought was pretty because of the birds and the colors matched. A couple little tiny notes. There's 2 of those. And a plain card with a gem. All in the back pocket. So that is the end of that one. Let me put this one away and I'll get out the next one. Okay, I'm back with the second one. Here's this one's dangle. This one says significant. It's got a butterfly, some wings, a key, and a little gold ball. This one too can be taken off and put on its bookmark. Here's its bookmark. Here is the cover of this one. It's got another little butterfly, a little flower. There's some tulle in the background there. Sorry for the noise. Got some glitter on it. Sorry. Okay. So here's the cover. Material on the spine. Here's the back side. In the front, we have 3 pieces of this note paper. 3 pieces of the little yellow paper. 3 pieces with the little bird on it. Got a paint chip. 3 little index cards, and the colors used in the book. And here's the stickers that goes with this one. Some gem stickers. There's some yellow hearts, some pink ones in different shapes, some little green circles. A couple of those stickers. A rose sticker again. Some flowers. A couple hearts. Another one of those tags. A couple again that are shaped like tea bags. A gem. And some words. Some see-through words. A little bag here in the front. Just the faux stamps on this one. Plain on the back. There's that flower sheet on this one. In the back there is a couple die cuts. Little stamp looking die cuts. That's paper that was used in the book. There's that one stamp-shaped one. And then a sticker. Some peachy colored paper with a collage. Some lined paper. There's a little washi at the top. The stone paper in green. With some green splash on the other side. One of those pages. Got some hand-dyed paper here. Flower print. Offcut of some scrapbook paper. And a little piece of cardstock with a stamp at the bottom. On the other side, there is some little mini ephemeras. A little doily looking one. A sticker. Another little collage sewn onto the page. Collage on the back. It's a map page. Another little collage. This is 24-pound green graph paper. Got a little tiny bit of washi down there. A little thin washi. More of that stone with a pink splash. It's a coloring book page. Little stamp. Hand-dyed paper. A little bit of a collage on this scrapbook paper. More little bits of collage, some little washi, some ledger paper, more collage, lined paper, more of that stone in a different color, some orange splash on the back. Here, hand-dyed paper again, little butterfly sticker. There's your print of the women for this book. And a couple pieces of that paper. This one is a little thicker. That one is a little lighter. Colors to match inside the book. Collaged time card. I really love doing these collages. The center here is some orange and pink and yellow colors of the book and the flowers. Got a couple labels here, different papers and textures, little half like coloring page, the thicker paper again. On the other side here, there is a sticker, a tag, some little off-cut paper. That's that pearl paper again, the pearlized paper, so it's like shiny. But you can stamp on it and that. You just got to be careful not to smear it. You can write on that with a pen as well. Lined paper, and that pretty pink. More collage. And it's like a creamy orangish color, I want to say. Ledger. A little bit more collage sewn on there. Hand-dyed paper. The other side of the coloring book page. A little note card with the envelope. There's a little cut apart inside and a little label. Here's the print for this one. and that's on thicker paper. This graph paper is a nice thickness too. Pink paper with collage, bird stamp, map paper from the Atlas, the index card divider, collaged, and this piece right here, this is on the top so you could write on it. They're all done like that with one piece on the top so you can actually write a note on there, and there's lots of space to write on the back of that one. Collaged background. A little cut apart journal card, a little bit more collage. Hand dyed paper. That's stone paper in the green color. Here we have the little faux letter. Here's the butterfly, little die cut. That's how this faux letter looks. That's hand dyed paper that it's on. And it opens up to a nice space to write. Collaged. On this side, there's another little print for you. The offcut of the scrapbook paper used in the book, and another little offcut of some scrapbook paper. Oh, sorry. Collage on this side. The other side of that paper with the flowers. And in this one we have, here's your little like postcard on that nice textured paper. Piece of scrapbook paper. Some little note sheets, pink and yellow, and they have some little perforations. There are 2 of those. Little page from a book. The picture colors just matched, so I thought that was cute. I like to use those to like collage and stuff. Napkin with some gold dots. Excuse me. A couple little sheets of pink paper, and then the card, the playing card with the gems on it. Here's your sticky note here. Just a couple sheets of sticky notes. And that is the end of that one. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it's a little inspirational, if nothing else. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing, what I could do differently or better. Or if there's something I can show you how I've done or that. I try to answer every comment. And any questions. Yes, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.